It's the devil, basically. I would not wish being a heroin addict on my worst enemy. Going through what I've been through, it's the worst. And I don't want it anymore.
And that's when I felt real true addiction, like something that was like so powerful. It was like it was like if I could go back, the only thing I could say was like terrifying, you know.
Because once they're on heroin, they're addicted. It's an animal that you can't get away from. And it's nothing that I've ever experienced myself, but I watch these guys, and it's sad. And I feel pathetic when I don't know what to do.
Addicts say withdrawing from opioids, to be nicely put, is hell. 6 days of night sweats, pain, vomiting, cramps, and inability to sleep, and that's just the physical aspect. With little to no options for inpatient treatment in Fairbanks, the Bridge device, a small electronic earpiece that lowers pain during the withdrawal process, couldn't have come at a more needed time.
So the only way to make those withdrawal symptoms go away is use more opiates. And so it feels like that there's this hopeless cycle that they're never going to break. And when we put on the Bridge, most of the symptoms can be controlled, and they finally feel that they have a chance.
It works by sending gentle electrical impulses directly into the brain via electrode prongs placed by nerve endings found in and around the ear. Within minutes, patients begin to feel results.
Right now we're going to assemble the Bridge device, install it, and in intervals of 10 minutes kind of check in. Okay, it's been exactly 10 minutes since the implantation of the Bridge, and if you could just kind of tell me what your early thoughts are and how you're feeling right now.
I feel a lot better. I'm not shaking, I'm not sweating like I was. I just feel relaxed.
I stood there and like in my head was telling me, you need to be sick. But then I was like moving around, I was like, wait, I'm not sick.
Well, in the middle of the night of the second night, one of the little prongs came off. And within like 30 seconds, I'm just like, oh my God, like everything's cut, like the real pain of kicking, you know, my legs are kicking, and I get within like a minute, I can't even really get the strength to get out of the bed to look in the mirror to poke it back in.
I think that was the first time in 8 years I'd actually seen my son look like a human being again. He wasn't a zombie. He was literally asking what he wanted to do. He was carrying on conversations.
The people that were using were describing not only a decreased pain sensation, but their anxiety and the preoccupation of dying and that overwhelming feeling of fear goes away.
The Bridge device is only the first step in the recovery process. It is used to transition patients to Vivitrol, a monthly shot that blocks the addict's ability to get high.
Vivitrol is a once-a-month injection of naltrexone. Naltrexone is an opiate blocker, and you can't use this medicine unless you're completely detoxed.
There are only about 20 medical officials in the country that are administering the Bridge device. One of them is in Fairbanks at North Country Medical on 2nd Street. While the administering doctor declined to speak to us on camera, he welcomes new patients.
Underneath all the really bad behavior that addicts do, there's a person in there. And right now they're not really in connection with their highest self. And however, what I know as a person in long-term recovery is that over time, with a lot of hard work, you find yourself again and you become a productive member of society.
Sarah Dubowski reporting.